Imagine you did not die. I want you to think back to that moment in your past where you were going through such a hard moment and you couldn't imagine how you were going to manage and deal and cope and survive that season or that specific moment. It could have been a heartbreak that was very, very hard, and you couldn't imagine yourself being in a space where you would live your life without them. Or it could have been a moment where you lost your job and you couldn't imagine how you are going to manage financially and how you're going to support yourself and your family. Or it could have been that you lost a loved one and they left a really big gap in your heart, and you couldn't even see how you're going to live your life and live in a society or in a situation where they were not there with you. Or it could have been a really hard conversation that you did not even know how you're going to have it, and it was going to be very, very uncomfortable according to you. Or it could have been a betrayal and you were very hurt and you were confused and you didn't even know how you're going to understand or even begin to think through the conversation of friendship or the conversation of relationships. And I bring this up because I just wanted to remind you that imagine you're here, imagine you're present, you're here with us, you're watching this in August 2022. And the thing about life that causes us so much fear is the worst case scenario. It's the possibility of this worst case scenario happening, or if it has happened before, the possibility of this thing happening again. But that's the thing. You actually have lived through one of your life's worst case scenarios. There's something that you thought, oh my god, this would have been really bad, and this, if this ever happens, I don't even know how I'm going to survive. But imagine you have actually lived through one of it, and imagine you're here. And this is for that person who is avoiding, and you are preventing yourself from doing things or putting yourself in some situations because what if it happens again, or what if it happens and I don't know what to do. But imagine you actually have lived through something similar, even if it's not the same degree, and you manage, and imagine you're here. And for you who is in that moment and you don't even know how it's going to happen, and don't even know how you're going to manage, and you can't even imagine how you're going to survive it, and you're in the thick of it, imagine in your life at some point you actually have lived through one of your worst case scenarios, and imagine you're here. And yeah, that's the thing. I just wanted to remind you that you did not die, and imagine you're here, and because of that, imagine you can actually manage it. Happy reflection.